Hey everybody, welcome back to Brain Muffin at the Movies, and here we have some information about the much anticipated, long awaited, we can't live without Star Wars Episode 9, the retail poster and character sheets leak revealing names, ships, and more. So here we have the poster. So we have Rey, of course, with, I don't know what kind of lightsaber, holding it wrong and using it wrong. We have... his hand would not be that close. Poe's the only one that knows how to use a weapon properly. And we have 3PO. Looks like a crossbow with Chewie's belt. This better not mean they killed Chewie off in some stupid way. Looks like BB-8's got something in front of him. I'm not sure what that is. It's kind of hard to see. Can we look at it? Unfortunately, doesn't look like it's going to blow up very well. Anyway, behind Poe is somebody in purple. Oh, that got larger, although. We have Finn over here being hopefully more than just comedic effect. We have the Millennium Falcon. We have some kind of creature here. And we also have someone behind Chewie. I wonder if this is going to be the woman from Solo, older, whatever her name was, the one that ended up being like 12 or something like that. We have a new ship here. Looks like a Y-Wing, which they should have used in The Last Jedi. And Knights of Ren. Perhaps that's what this looks like. We have some ships. Ooh, we have some triangle design TIE fighters. That's something a little bit different. And lots of stormtroopers. All right, and this looks more like old original trilogy armor. Well, I guess it's a little bit shaped. Okay. It's a little, anyway, Star Wars episode, looks like I cut off the left side. Oh, well, has leaked onto the internet this morning. We have a sheet of characters that, and what appears to be a poster like the ones you might buy at retail. This content is pretty, actually pretty good. Yes, I can. It's pretty cool to see because it confirms a lot of information I've come across in the last year. If you look close, you can see the Y-Wings and even the orange X-Wing we grabbed a pic of earlier this year from Black Park. Orange X-Wing. Oh, I guess that's that one right there. Cool. Interesting. And what else we have? We've been reporting that Knights of Ren would be in Star Wars Episode 9 for a long time with the footnote that they have special abilities. Okay. And finally, the red stormtroopers that report to the Knights of Ren and Kylo are also shown. What? Red? I just figured that was from his lightsaber. But okay. Red stormtroopers or pink? I don't know. However, it should be noted that we have a few weird things with this poster. The alien next to Finn, for instance, is the digital mock-up and not the suit filmed on set. The red stormtroopers do not appear to be the final versions as far as we know, and the same goes for the Knights of Ren. There's also a chance that there's also a chance these were to be mixed before the items hit retail. We can't say fixed before items hit retail. We can't say either way 100%, but I think this person needs to learn how to use a comma to save a little space in our heads for that possibility. The images give us a good look at Zori. Based on what my sources have described to me about Kerry Russell's character, I can see how it's in the character. You hear a large breakdown of okay, so I would describe Kerry Russell's outfit as a rose gold, extremely fancy stormtrooper, but with the armor is split into triangles on a purple suit. Her helmet has the shape of an Olympic cycling helmet. So that's Kerry Russell's. I don't see triangles though. I see a purple suit and a belt. So okay, that's Kerry Russell. Okay. So here we have a slideshow. Let's so there's okay, Finn. Why we have this overlay? Oh, it's okay. I know. Poe, Lando. He's looking good. Okay, so there's Zori. Okay, so that's what they're talking about. What train? I guess up here. Let's keep going. And that's back to Chewie. And I think that's it. Yep. Wait a minute. Arrow? Is this an exploding arrow? We also get a look at Jana, I guess, and we see a little of last summer. We saw a little of last summer, but this confirms that we heard that Jaha using a bow. Even 3PO with Chewbacca's bandolier and bowcaster has been confirmed now. It's nice to see Rey's costume in better detail than we did before. She has a costume. Looks pretty much the same. So, well, Now, sometimes Chewie, he usually has one. I hope he gives this to him. I really hope this is not him picking it up. R2 is missing. I just realized that. No R2-D2 in this. I understand the actor died, but that's, I don't know. Maybe he died, it blows up and C-3PO goes nuts. Bad programming. And I can now check out a lot of things into the real list of information. Hopefully we can get some confirmation of final designs before featured on the floor, for the retail poster, or not soon. Wait. Confirmation on final designs being featured on the retail poster. This isn't supposed to be there. More to come. Jason Ward. This is from makingstarwars.net. Leave a reply. Has anybody? Okay. I guess nobody's replied because I don't see any comments. Very interesting. So over on thefatherly.com, we have a very similar, although I've cut the top part off, promotional poster. Long-awaited Star Wars Episode 9 has hit the internet, and it's pretty shocking. Isn't what it picks, but rather what and who it is missing. In fact, this is the first promotional. So we have no Luke Skywalker, and no since 2009 hasn't been a big deal character from the original classic trilogy. The Force Awakens had Han and Leia, and The Last Jedi had Luke and Leia. Even the Rogue One poster had Darth Vader. So sure, this one, you've got Chewbacca and a hardcore version of C-3PO repping for the 70s and 80s, but Leia and Luke, who are both confirmed for the film, are missing from the poster. And what could that mean? Well, it meant that Leia died is what it means. She's going to die somewhere. Lando's also not on here. So I hope he gets more than just some silly cameo. And on Wednesday, the Star Wars site, fan site, Making Star Wars posted leak. Okay, so this is basically, is this legit? Seems like it. Yeah, maybe. It may be an early concept art too. Does that, if I click on it, do I see the whole thing? It's cut off there. Did I end up on Twitter? Oh yeah, I ended up on Twitter. I don't care. Come on. Go back. Good grief. Come on, Firefox. Get with it. Oh, it opened a new tab. Duh. Okay, so he's holding his lightsaber at a weird angle, which really makes you wonder if it's actually him. Yeah, that would be really difficult, and you lose a hand. He's wearing his helmet, which saw break into a million pieces. Well, The Last Jedi doesn't happen. Lightsaber seems to be in one piece. It's not Rey's lightsaber; it's Anakin's. I think she builds her own. I mean, that's the next step. I mean, she's fully powerful. Her next step is to build her own lightsaber and to destroy her buddy. I'll reveal the rumors that only report to Kylo Ren. I don't know why or when that would have happened. And finally, Rose, Luke, and J.R.'s are missing. Yep. I think we're gonna see a lot of retconning of The Last Jedi. But I don't blame Rian Johnson for The Last Jedi. The Lucasfilm story group is who I blame for all of it. They're the ones that put Luke on that island. They kept telling Jar Jar, every time Luke showed up, he took over the movie. That's because their new characters suck. They're too weak. They're poorly written. They're not well fleshed out. And of course, an established character that has depth and personality is going to take over. That this art isn't final, that's quite possible. It could just been an internal concept that someone just say, let's leak it out, see what happens. I think a lot of this could just be trying to drum up interest, because there is the hype on this movie is near zero. This far, I mean, even Last Jedi was hyped a lot more at this point. So we have another article from dorksideoftheforce.com. Let's see, spotted. But yeah, we don't... holding the lightsaber. It might be the Skywalker lightsaber, and she's holding it wrong and turning it on wrong, I imagine. If you notice, when Mark Hamill holds the lightsaber, he actually holds it correctly with his fight with Kylo. He actually turns it on in the right spot, mid-hilt, not that button at the top. Are questionable, but as an earlier, again, this is supposed to have a comma right before the butt. So let's see with some comments here. I'm going to see if anybody, and nobody's got any feedback. Wow. So there you go. I mean, this just shows you got if this was The Force Awakens or Last Jedi, there'd be about 400 comments already speculating about whether or not this was a real poster, whether it was just fan art, whether it was just released to and people said, I can't wait for the film, and here we have 3 different sites, not a single comment on any of them. That's just sad. Thank you, Disney. All right, so what do you think? You think this is legit? Is it fan art? Is it actual? Let me know in the comments below and pass around. Thanks so much for subscribing, and we'll see you. Goodbye. All right. Well, I think it's going to be okay. I really think this is just the same article on 3 different sites. I wouldn't be surprised. It's happened before. But let's get going. 3, 2, 1.